The following video and very existence of this channel is made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and I thank you kindly for keeping the dream alive. Want a kick-ass shirt? Head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment and pick one up. Last week, I introduced a brand new series called Trophy Stories. This is a show about, what else? My love for PlayStation's trophy system. If you're more of an Xbox person, that's fine. Achievements were the original and it's all the same damn thing. You're welcome here too, don't worry. If you're a Nintendo person, well, I guess you need to have a little more imagination than the rest of us. It's a good day to be alive, it's a good day to talk about games. Let's tell some trophy stories. Oh, what's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Welcome to Trophy Stories 2. I guess I'm gonna number these, and we'll just keep numbering as they go on. I didn't know if this was going to be a series, but I really liked that first episode, and I think you guys did too, so I'll knock out a couple more, why not? You know what we do on this show, it's all about the 3 T's, trash, treasure, and try it out. But before that, I have a spotlight game to tell you guys about what I've been playing lately. I realize this show is called Trophy Stories, but what have I been playing lately? I've been playing Octopath Traveler. Now, can I tell trophy stories about this game? No, because this game is not on PlayStation, but it is a fantastic JRPG that I highly recommend everybody check out. And here's how we spin it into fitting the criteria for trophy stories. Are you ready for this? Octopath Traveler 2, the sequel, just released on PlayStation about 3 days ago. The original never came over, but the sequel has, and if you are a JRPG fan, if you love the HD 2D art style, I highly recommend you check out Octopath Traveler or its sequel. I started Octopath Traveler around the time it came out. I loved it. I got like 20 hours in, and then I got distracted. So what am I doing? The sequel's out. I've gone back. I'm playing through the first one, and then I'll get to the second one. You know what I mean? But now it's time to introduce the first T, which is trash. Now, today's trash game, once again, is not quite to the level of My Name is Mayo or any of those other games, which, again, I just don't want to talk about those. They exist, they're terrible, don't go after those, they cheapen the rest of your list, or do whatever you want, I don't really care. What I want to focus on are games that I have the platinum in that are just not good games, but I guess I couldn't help myself. Today's trash game is Resistance Burning Skies for the PlayStation Vita. Now, if you are watching the gameplay on the screen right now, and you're like, I don't know, man, this doesn't look that bad, especially for a handheld. Who doesn't love a nice first-person shooter on a handheld? I hear you, but here's the thing. You're just watching gameplay. You didn't play it for yourself. If you did play it for yourself, you know it sucks. It's boring. There's just not a lot going on. The controls aren't even good. Just Resistance Burning Skies was a huge letdown. Now, I'm a big PlayStation Vita guy, don't get me wrong. I would love to gush about a Vita game right now, and perhaps I will in the future. I'm sure I will. But Resistance Burning Skies is a huge letdown because of how it stacks up to its, I guess, its older brothers. Resistance, Resistance 2, and Resistance 3, all on the PlayStation 3, are excellent games. If you're a first-person shooter fan, I guarantee you would have a blast with these. It is a shame that these have not been remastered or remade in any way. They are still stranded on the PlayStation 3, unfortunately. And when the word came out that Resistance was coming to the Vita, it was like, this is great. Long live the Vita. And then it sucked. The game sucked. The Vita didn't suck. Yeah, Resistance Burning Skies was just not good. The trophy list is really nothing to write home about. It's basically just playing through the game, kind of seeing all the different modes. But for a trophy story about Resistance Burning Skies, how about this? I wanted to go after the Platinum Trophy, even though I wasn't enjoying the game. I was like, ugh, let's just clean this up and I'm gonna get rid of this piece of garbage. I'm sick in the head. I told you, I'm not well when it comes to trophies. I went to my buddy Quinn because I had to play a couple online matches to pop a specific trophy, and I could not get my PlayStation Vita specifically with Resistance Burning Skies to cooperate with me at all. It just wouldn't work. So I had to go to my buddy Quinn to go into the settings and like completely change things, and I didn't even get the trophy at home. I wound up having to get it at work because the whatever the Wi-Fi was at work would cooperate with the Resistance servers. I don't know, it was terrible. Resistance Burning Skies leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Trash.
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
But we spent too much time talking about trash. Now we got to talk about treasure. Today's treasure trophy, ooh, this is a platinum I'm very proud to own, comes in the shape of Onrush. Onrush is probably my favorite racing game ever made, and it's almost weird to even call it a racing game because there are no checkered flags, there's no start and finish line. What made Onrush really cool was it was just a bunch of different game modes. It's like get everybody on your team to all drive inside the circle at the same time and kick the opposite team out of the circle, or everybody from your team has to drive through more markers than the other team does, and if they get close, you could knock them off the road and make them explode. Onrush was so much fun. It was hectic. It was high octane. Goodness gracious, I wish this game sold better, but it didn't, and that's why this developer went out of business. If you want to know about Onrush and this developer and where it all came from, it kind of started with the seed of Evolution Studios. You can watch the life and death of Motorstorm right here on this very channel, and I will get you all caught up. The Onrush Platinum Trophy, which I'm very proud to own, has a 0.7% rarity, meaning less than 1% of the people who played this game earned this platinum. How you doing? And trophies like Geared Up with a 1.5% completion rate, and Enter Your Initials with also a 0.7% completion rate. These qualify as ultra rare. And what's really cool is you will just earn these over time. If you play long enough and you're updating your cars and you're unlocking new abilities, you will pop both of these. Just spend time with Onrush and you will be inching ever closer to that platinum. There might be a couple trophies you need to clean up, but oh, you're going to want to clean them up because Onrush is so good. This game gets as cheap as $1.99 on the PlayStation Network sometimes. Throw it in your wish list. Throw it in there, keep an eye on it. When it goes on sale, you'll get that notification for $2. If you're not willing to play Onrush, you gotta lose my number, okay? You're not gonna pay $2 for Onrush? Get out, get out, get out. And even though I just used today's treasure trophy kind of as a try it out, hey, it's Trophy Stories 2. I'm still learning the ropes, and it's also my show. I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's time to talk about this week's Try It Out. I have a very special game for you guys here today. It's called Subnautica. Subnautica is a survival game where you are on a spaceship, you're out in space somewhere, it's in the future, your ship goes down, you land on a planet that is 99.9% water. The oceanic life on this planet ranges everywhere from friendly to the size of a skyscraper, and you do not want it to see you or else it will eat you. And if that sounds terrifying, it's because it is. Now, this Platinum Trophy, which I do own, has a 4.7% completion rate, which sounds very rare. And I know. You guys are saying you keep giving us these hard Platinums to go after in the Try It Out section. But listen, Subnautica's Platinum is not that hard. It's rare, but it's not that hard. If you play through this game, if you see everything there is to see, if you dive deep into the abyss, you can earn this platinum, and I'll tell you why. 6.6% rarity for leave-only time capsules. Gold trophy. That sounds hard. You know, only 6.6% of people have pulled this off. Listen, this is something you do at the end of the game. That's not a spoiler. I'm not telling you what the end of the game is, but you're going to get this when you finish the game. That's not so hard, is it? A silver trophy. You know what you get this for? By building your first vehicle that you can then traverse the water in. You're going to get this in the early hours of the game. Maybe inside of the first 2 hours, you're going to build this damn thing. You're not going to be paddling around anymore. You're going to have this sea moth and you're going to be gliding through everything. It's a nice silver trophy for not a lot of work. Now let me tell you a trophy story, okay? Now this isn't a trophy story as much as it is tied into why I love Subnautica. You may or may not know this about me, but I'm not afraid of many things. I'm not bothered by heights, I'm not bothered by spiders or snakes or anything like that. I don't really have any phobias. You know what I don't like? I don't like the ocean. And I'll tell you why I don't like the ocean. When I was a kid, I was like 11 going on 12. It was 2002. We were in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, staying with my uncle Lagusica. That's a nickname, but it's a great nickname, so I'm going to use it. My family went out on a charter fishing boat with a guy who should not have taken all of us out on this commercial charter fishing boat. It was very late at night. It was pitch black. The only light coming from anywhere around us was from in my head now, it's a full moon. I don't know if it was a full moon, but in my head it is, and it makes for a better story. Why should this guy not have taken us out on this boat? Because the conditions were terrible. The waves were so high. The boat was rocking back and forth with every wave to the point that it looked like if you were not holding on to the chairs and railings around you, you would have just gone off the boat and into the ocean. I didn't like it. I hate the ocean now. I never want to be out on the ocean again. And Subnautica is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's about an oceanic planet where we dive deep into the abyss and we discover the unknowns. Maybe I like to torture myself. Maybe I like to earn trophies while I do it. Should I see a doctor? Possibly. Dans, I love talking about PlayStation trophies. I love going after PlayStation trophies, and I love doing this show for you guys. And if you loved this episode of Trophy Stories and you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Once again, I want to know what kind of trophies you guys have earned. Right now on screen, you are seeing some of the comments that have come in of you guys sharing your stories with me. I love reading through these. As you can tell, I heart and respond to pretty much all of you because I actually do like engaging with you. It's not just an empty thing that I throw out there. And if you like engaging with me and you want to see more Trophy Stories and you want to see other shows that I do, please consider supporting me over on patreon.com/616entertainment. This whole thing is funded by you guys. I get to do what I love for a living because of you, and I hope I can continue to do that. And if you want to help out, feel free to do so. Patreon.com/616entertainment. I will see you soon for more Trophy Stories. I love ya. I'll see you next time.